Hi, you guys. Sac BBW 916 from Sacramento. I had my surgery last week, so everything went well. The pathology report came back. There was no malignancy, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank the Lord. Thank you guys for all your prayers and well wishes to me. This video, what I'm going to do is go over coupon etiquette and where to get coupons from. I'm doing this video for a lot of people that have expressed an interest, and and for like a couple of new friends that I found that are just getting into couponing. So instead of me having to keep saying the same thing to individuals, they can just refer to this video, and it's just like I'm telling them, because I am. Okay, first let's go over some coupon etiquette. And some of the stuff you will not understand, but just remember that I said it. It is not okay to photocopy coupons. Okay, printable coupons, you can print 2 coupons from each computer that you have. It is not okay to photocopy, even from your color inkjet printer is not okay. It needs to have a separate bar scan ID code in order for it to scan properly. And also there have been instances where they have discontinued the coupon, so basically you'd be ruining it for everybody else by copying the coupon. And there's ways to get free stuff and cheap stuff by couponing that you don't need to do that. I mean, if worse comes to worse, ask a friend if you can use their printer if they're not going to use that coupon to do it, but don't photocopy. Now, PDFs, the jury's out on that. I can't get a definitive answer from the people that I look to as mentors. I still, some people say, oh, it's a PDF, you can print as many copies as you want. Yeah, technically that's true, because the number doesn't change. Even if you go out and come back in to the coupon, it will still have the same number. But whether or not it's okay to do that, I don't know. So I still just print 2 from each computer, even if they have the same number. That way I'm not circulating 100 coupons that should have only been 1 or 2. So that's my take. You guys do what you feel is right, but just realize that when you start stealing stuff, usually you lose that much yourself, if not more than what you stole. So I always keep that in mind. So anyway, so that's another etiquette. Also, when you go into the stores, if something doesn't go your way, it is not okay to unload on the cashiers and the managers. It just makes it, you stop becoming a consumer in their store, and you become that, stupid coupon lady with all her coupons and mad because she couldn't use this coupon or that coupon, or we didn't have this in stock. So just realize that the stores don't stock for the whole week of sales, so you will either have to plan early or plan to be flexible in not getting some of the things that you want during the week. Like sometimes I can't go. Like this week I couldn't even get out until Tuesday or Wednesday because I was in the hospital and they would not let me out. I wanted to get out and go get my coupons, and I had to depend on somebody else to do it. But anyway, so yeah, be nice to the cashiers and the managers, because they have the ultimate say of whether or not they will accept your coupon. Okay, you can go. I mean, is it worth cussing out the cashier and the manager just to have to go to another store in your town or elsewhere, and then maybe have the same issue? So if it's not them, then it's you, type thing. So just try to be nice, and if there's a problem, basically work with them to try to figure it out. And I'm, it's funny because my family will watch this and they'll be like, yeah, you're one to talk, because I have a very short temper. And so, and I do not like people messing with me or talking down to me, and I will let them have it and put them in a place really quick. So, but with couponing, I'm learning still, and so I'm trying to, make it. And so a good thing to do is carry the internet policy for each store that you go into, and that way you can refer back to it if you need to, and they may not know But I mean, if it's something that you're right on, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I almost had the police called on me in one store. I won't even get into that, but just I take a step back, and luckily there was another person there that basically just wanted to see me happy, knew that the other person was wrong, and just wanted me out of her store talking loud, basically. So it got resolved, but I was right, because I wouldn't have sat there and made that much of a fuss trying to get them to back down when I knew I was in the wrong. That's just stupid. So, I knew I was right, and, basically the cashier had stolen something from me, and I wanted what was mine. So, anyway, so that happened, but, now I just even take that much more care not to unload on people. So just be mindful. Also, even when stuff is free, you may be shopping for you, your mother, your grandmother, your husband's or wives, in-laws or stuff like that. Try not to clear the shelves. Even though you see that on the TV show, Extreme Couponing, it is not okay to do that. Um, you know, do you need 100 bottles of mustard just because they were free? Leave some for everybody else, because a lot of stores, even smaller stores, even if they're a chain, they get one order in per the weekly sale and may not be able to reorder, and nor do they want in their original order to justify having to order 2,000 bottles of mustard on the off chance that crazy coupon people are going to come through and clear their shelves. So, be considerate. I mean, the sales are cyclical. They'll come around again. So before you could probably use all that mustard will be on sale again. So, if you only know that you're going to, in a year's time, you're only going to use 6 mustards, only get 6. Okay. Anyway, so some more etiquette. What, let's see. I don't know. I can't think now. I didn't write any notes. It's like really late. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Oh, let's see. I don't know. If I think of something else, I'll add another video to this. If you have any questions about this etiquette, because it turned into a long video on etiquette. So anyway, so basically those are some of the things that you do. Another thing on etiquette, if you're doing several transactions, and we'll get into all that, and if you watch the first video that I put up about the Walgreens, you'll be wondering about the transactions, and we will go over that in detail, because that was a real tricky point for me too. If you're doing several transactions, like I would say more than 2, one, make sure you have all your stuff together. What I do is I pull off to like the side of an aisle, get all my coupons together. If they're just in my binder, say I find something that I hadn't planned to get, which happens, you can't plan for everything. They may be out of stock. You may have to substitute. You may see something that you didn't realize that you needed, but it's a great price and you have a coupon for it. So pull over to the side, out of the way of everybody, and get your coupons together before going up to the cash register. There's nothing worse, and if I'm late to work, I'm going to be upset with you if you're in front of me looking for your coupons while you're at the check stand. So put them aside, either have them ready before you go, but like I said, sometimes stuff happens. Get them together, and then approach the cashier for all your transactions. So I let them know right away, I got more than one transaction, but if somebody else needs to go, I'll step aside, and they're fine with that. It just lets them know that you're being courteous. If somebody walks up in the middle of your transaction, I let them go ahead of me. If I got the whole counter covered with my coupon binder and merchandise and stuff like that, I just keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't accidentally get put in with the other person's stuff. So just be mindful. Don't, like at Walgreens, I usually go to the cosmetics counter, because they usually have it staffed, either cosmetics or the photo. Other places like Rite Aid and CVS will call another cashier up, because a lot of times I will, Rite Aid and CVS, I guess they have really good alcohol sales, because every time I go into CVS, there are people double-fisted with those big bottles of alcohol with the little alarms on them on the top behind me. Somehow they came in real quick, went and grabbed what they needed, and now they're behind me. So I will let them go. And a lot of times the cashier said, oh, no, no, stay there. And they call for another cashier to come up. So, but, the fact that you offered goes a long way with keeping people calm, because you can't whoop everybody in the store. So, and even I had to learn that. So, anyway, so that's all I can think about for etiquette. Of course, anything that is common sense, add that in on your own. And I hope you like this video.